Hey, Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to ARK, which kind of puked a minute ago. We got a fatal error popping up, so I had to roll it. I saved the game right before I start recording as a rule, and so I'm trying to think what we did and need to do again and how to not have it puke, but it's ARK, just to get used to it, I guess, or something. You got that guy out, so we want to do that.
Yeah, I've got the other one.
Yeah,
in my pocket.
if you want to see what if we can do this about the same this way, because we got a few of these things out. This one doesn't have a saddle, so I gotta throw it so it lands in the right place. There we go.
Okay, and now
Set to breed, and it's ready, and it's doing it, so that's good. That's my cat, which I can name this real quick. I haven't done that. I've got a cat. I mean, like in the room, which is Morty, but she's female. This thing's male, so let's make it sound more like that. There's my cat. The end. Which is not my focus right now. I'm actually more interested in this guy. But first I was going to redo this, because this is... it puked after I did this. I'm going to grab all of those and be able to see what I'm doing. And grab... so we got a whole lot of honey stored up. And that'll help us, I think. So, if I type in the H, it rules out the flowers, and I can just dump the rest over to the side. It's faster, technically.
I will probably need to borrow your cat.
Go ahead.
This will...
oh, to kill offspring
yeah.
that you don't want? Okay.
I'm not so much running a breeding program as a strict eugenics program.
I have totally lost track now whether I ever mentioned that I put a box here to store the only real, unless we want more bees sometime, the only real use anymore for camouflage is getting bees without getting stung for getting honey without getting stung for getting the bees out.
Yeah, it takes away some health, but it isn't a continued effect.
Yeah. You could actually, doing what I just did would probably be lethal if I weren't wearing camouflage for it. These won't all fit at once, but we'll get close.
Remember when we had like 8 hives?
Yeah, which
getting from all of them was lethal.
It could be, yeah, even with camouflage. It still, I'd kind of prefer that just to get that much honey, but at this point we're probably, because I just put 85 soups in there. At least it's 51. We're gonna, and remind me sometime to build like, I don't know, 4 fridges and put them here, that there's an outlet. We can start getting stuff out of these whenever, because that does expire and then it stops working. But if we can get the fruit out
right
in advance and stash it somewhere that it'll not rot, then we'll have that, and it won't really matter if we ever have crops. 18, 19, and 300 eggs basically at this point, maybe more. I haven't looked. No eggs yet. Wow, for once. So, honey, 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 and then we add the, this is extraordinary kibble, which I don't think anything wants. That is to say, if I do, and I gotta find an animal that's not mine, like way in the distance. What is that? Can I see it? Well, coelacanth, basic kibble. Dodo, basic kibble. I guess coelacanth wouldn't be. You never see it once, extraordinary kibble, because this is far and away better than any other kibble there is. So
I can only think of 2.
Oh, there is something?
Yes, I know the Yutyrannus.
Is there one extraordinary?
Yeah.
I thought it was exceptional.
And Thylacolea.
Okay. Well, the point is, this is better than all the others, so if it wants basic kibble, and it wants 7 of them, you can probably give it 1 of these and it'll be fine.
Yeah, the basic rule is that if it wants a specific level of kibble, the better ones will also work, but mostly at the same level.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, yeah.
The lesser ones will not work at all.
What kind of counts is that, in theory, this is the hardest kibble to make, because you've got to, and I turned off the thing, because you have to have the honey, and we know how easy that is, you have to have these eggs from things that are not easy to capture. Because they yell at you on a bird, and they scare your animal away as you're shooting them. It's a problem. Berries aren't the hardest thing to get your hands on, although I might have to. I don't think I have enough. I've been fridging them so they don't go bad in there. And then the soup is an amalgamation of the recipe is what it's the cooked meat, which I have in the fridge, potatoes, corn, more of these berries, and narcotics. So the soup itself is pretty expensive before you have ridiculous animal products to throw in here, along eggs and honey and the soup we have to make. How many? I have exactly enough soups. So, yeah, it's worth it, but it is technically, especially once you're in production. Like at this point, we have to make more soup at some point, but mostly we're just waiting on more honey because those Yutyrannus just keep spitting out eggs, and then we have that. So, gone and gone. Wow. Goodbye. So I got 85 more kibbles to go with our existing 62, and then plus 51 soups for later. What does that leave me holding? Nothing out of that. Which can go in here. And apparently, let's make some. So now we've got my Yutyrannus here. Yours is in progress. And you're getting the mammals going?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a weird green one, and I'm pulling it aside because it did get some blending of the stats, and if I can match them up, that'll
87
be
is green?
Yeah.
Neat. Okay. Works for me.
I was disappointed at first, but...
No, do what you want. We need like at least 18 of those. We also need, did I mention this since we came back from having puked? This guy has a saddle that's really good, but it was just that. It wasn't a blueprint, so the other one doesn't even have a saddle yet. We need to be on the lookout for a Ascendant Megatherium saddle blueprint. We also need an Ascendant camouflage shirt blueprint. We have shoes that are Ascendant. We have gloves. We're missing the shirt. We don't have a hell of a lot of use for camouflage, but when we do need it, we want it to be good. So
Yeah, the pre-made ones just aren't
yeah.
a good idea, even though I think we've got 3 of them now.
What did I just use? I don't even know.
It should be Ascendant.
Maybe. It is, but it's not a blueprint, so if we had a blueprint, we could make more. That's the point. Blueprints are better, typically. Especially ones... Sometimes blueprints are so insane you can't even make something like a bird, but once we do this tower, we'll be able to do a one of these, which is expensive. Might even not make it here. I might make it in like Extinction and bring it back. But it's a one of... I'm trying to think what it's actually called. That'll hold enough stuff that it works as a smithy or a fabricator or whatever, and contains all, and it's fast. Kind of. It uses element, which we don't really have yet, but probably could have it at this point. Do I have? Let me check that. Did I ever even learn to make it? Seems like I probably must have. Yeah, I can make that out of element dust. But this is not the map for that. And the problem is you can't tell. It's like trying to upload a Giganotus R Heart. It doesn't really work. Let's give you... I'll put health off for now because I can kick health up, but then if I get hurt, half the ways you can get hurt are a matter of percentage, and I don't want to risk killing the thing because it should be healthy but isn't. So it's a thing.
Yeah, you've lost a lot of baryonyxes that way.
Mm-hmm. However, these guys benefit a lot from stamina, so I'm going to work on that for a while. I just want to level this guy up so he's useful in the fight. And the stamina comes in when you are encouraging. There's a thing you can do that... What is that, right-click or...
No, C.
C? let me get the music out of the way. You can do this, and it's basically the same as scaring away whatever you're on when you're trying to shut up.
I think
get
that
the thing.
roar also makes what are they called? The horrible little.
Oh, a Prolovia
Yeah.
that scares them out of the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go that. So thanks for chirping. Let go.
These guys will be really useful in that one snow cave. Not the one that you have to walk through, but
Yeah, that one's a trick. The best thing you can take in there is like an otter.
the one with the death water.
Oh yeah, they're really good in there because it's full of Prolovia and stuff. I'm gonna somehow get off this rock. I was taking this guy out kind of for a test drive, just to run it in. You know, I could kill you, and that would give me points. There we go. And if I can get up here, I'm going to grab a couple of... Please don't grab a couple of ruins I haven't got yet. Probably because they're hard to get to. There's one... Can I climb that? Yeah. There's one at... somewhere. Let me do two things. Give you your level. More stamina, why not? I go for like 20,000. And bring this up so I have numbers. I want, it's like 78.3 by 47.3, so it's kind of, if I go to the top of, if I go to... I was going to bring that up. There's this one that's really hard to find, except I just found it, apparently. I just walked right over it, so it's right there, by the way. So, yay. So now I have a accelerated learning and advanced, you know, and I have to do this again because I can't see the numbers. 13, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I'll go for about 20 for now. Save some later for health and damage and whatever, but let's see if I can figure out where to go, since I can't see. And see, that likely would have hurt me if I'd leveled up my health, but not filled it in. Get this off my screen. One more of those, I think. The other one, yeah, the one I want is 78.3, 47.3, so it's... I'm stuck on something and I can't guess why. I just am. Alright. 78.3 is just a bit more north, and then 47.3, it's right here. Right in here, there's a hidden little... Yeah, there it is. So 529, I jumped over it. There it is. So that's more... Why do I have two things? That's kind of weird. Oh, it's a different type. Okay. Doesn't really matter. So that's going on... I'm good on... Yeah, one more stamina. And let's start throwing this... I'm going to give you some movement speed so I can move a little faster. Go to 300 on that. Then we just keep walking. I'm just going... See, that hurt me. But only that much. But if I had this kicked up to a lot, then that would have been most of my health that I had remaining because I haven't leveled up. I'll just do it. At the very end, I'll give it some health so it has more than what it had. At least get off things. And then power feed it for like an hour and a half to get it all the way up. I kind of want to go to, ultimately, Carnivore Island, because there's a ruin there I haven't got yet. There's a couple along the way. They're not easy to find necessarily, so I might not hold out for them. I'm stuck to things because ARK.
You know, if you want, we could throw out the pigs.
That's true. Yeah, let's do that. But, oh, I need to level up damage, evidently. I'm used to getting these things a lot sooner. Well, let's do that. Damage. Finish off your speed, that's fine. Much damage, just murder things. Let's go for 50, why not? Okay, dancing, fun. There's nothing left here to get. There's a ruin kind of straight ahead up on a cliff. It's not easy to find. I might be able to find it. Let me actually pause this until I get somewhere and we'll talk then. Got a shark. More, let's go wait for a while. I mean, more damage would probably be... You know, let's do more damage. Let's see how high I can get. Get it up to ridiculous numbers. Okay, let go of me. I think, and it's going to get dark now, if I go up here, there's one here somewhere, I don't really know where. Like, depending on the animal you're on, if you're on an animal, everything's a different altitude, so it's really hard to figure out what you're looking at until you stumble across it. It's here somewhere. I'm not really sure where. I might not find it. That's a cliff. No, it's not. It's a beach. Oh, I fell off the cliff. Okay, the hell with it. Incidentally, let me trot over here somewhere. What we're working up toward with, well, actually, we're ready any time. We just haven't done it. Somewhere here. It's on the map. Over here. Oh, I haven't crossed the... That's funny. I didn't realize where I was. Over here is fog, and also water. I'm going to come back, hang on. So now that I'm actually on the eastern shore, up there somewhere I think is another ruin, but I'd have to find it. That I couldn't tell I was in the wrong place tells you how tricky it is to actually track it down. That's a rock that doesn't help me at all. Please leave the rock. Right up here, and I'm going to have trouble seeing anything, of course. Where am I now? Officially, I'm north of it. That's odd. Well, the lava cave is... Where the hell am I? I can't see. I'll be right back. Alright, so what you cannot possibly see is right there is a cave. That's the lava cave. If I get too close, I'm going to teleport you to me, so that's bad.
Yeah, and I'm busy.
I know. Let me get back out of here, and hopefully fog goes away soon. Dodo 145, that's neat. Yeah, I get that up to like 100, I guess. Ish. Dance for a bit. And I'm just going to, wander up to Carnivore Island. I don't know where exactly any ruins are until I get there, so... I'll, eat my way up the shoreline. I'm full, but I still get points for trying, so... At 70,000 I just got, I don't know, something was points. There's points. Oh, land in the water so you don't get hurt. These things do not survive jumping well. Please get out of the... Alright. Let me level 90. Let me give it one more of those. There, it's over 100. Then we're done with that. Dancing for a long time, and eating, and I guess going through the swamp. Hopefully I won't get a leech. There's a... Is that a baryonyx? What's it like? Well, if I kill it, I'll find out. 20, so that was boring. Let me out of the trees. Oh, God, I got a level for eating a tree. Snakes and stuff, and I'm gonna be right back. So there's Carnivore Island. Let me give you whatever you've earned. Damage is good. Wait, I think for now. Your health is down a bit because you did jumping, which is stupid of you. Actually, what do you have for... Give me that. Give me... one of that. Give me... that. And that. And those, I guess. The rest of this you don't really need. You'll have more in a sec, believe me. Any jellyfish? Yep. Let's go around the... Please get not dead. What the hell? You're stuck to stupid things. Swim over here past the jellyfish, I hope. There's like a ichthyosaur that might be coming for me. One reason to be here is lots of animals that just respawn instantly. More jellyfish, goody. They will kill this thing. There's nothing I can do. Lots of animals here, including an increased likelihood of an alpha, which would get me more points. Oh, my timer ran out, so that's another reason I'm here. At, I think it's at 16.5 by 85 is the ruin I haven't got here yet. So let me have this up. Oh, it is up. And, 85 is going to be this way. It doesn't really matter till I'm out of the water. So like 85 and 16.5, there's a clump of rocks. There's a bunch of clumps of rocks. That's the problem. I think it's this one. Yeah, I see it. I can do this without getting involved with anything real quick. Can I get in there with you? There. That's another. That one's for like a dung beetle. And now I've gotten, you know, additional... I didn't level up for getting it. That's kind of discouraging. But lots of stuff here I can just kill all day and get points and get levels. And that's a cliff, so I don't want that. Also, of course, all these sky lasers, which could have some of these blueprints we're hoping for. Really no way to make that happen. It just, you luck out sometimes and you see it. Either of those could be, but weren't an alpha. That is crop plots, which I don't want. Please, okay, you know, while you're doing that, I'm going to just get this off the map so that I can get a new one, because the instant it's gone, it's basically going to decide where to drop one next, like a matter of seconds. There's 3 or 4 of them on this island. This sub-island, this thing. Kill animals, level up your, I don't want to do health yet. Because, I mean, I can power feed it to get it... let me get this somewhere you can see. You know, it goes up a lot faster this way, but not in a way that works for me. Let me just not apply these right away. I know what I'm going to do. Go around killing stuff for a while. Use up my accelerated thing. Probably, where am I on time? 21? Probably pause this here in a sec and just do some circuiting around. And I would love to find an alpha. I have, this guy's up to halfway again to the next level, so alphas would be advantageous for both of us. This thing would get a lot of experience, and I would get chibi stuff, so... water. Not the easiest animal to maneuver. It's really jumpy and shouldn't be, because it's bad at landing. It's a lot better than a normal Tyrannosaur, though. Those things have, you know, enough stamina to walk across a room, and then they complain that they need a wheelchair. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to just do this for a while while I'm paused. Hang on. Forgot to mention, there's a new laser coming in. I can't... Pelagornis saddle. It's not a blueprint. So, I mean, we could get it, but I don't know if there'd be an advantage, really. Alright, come back in a sec. Do you want a Pelagornis saddle? Would that be beneficial?
Sure, then we can get a Pelagornis. Because once you have the saddle, you might as well.
Yeah, I guess you don't need an army of Pelagornis, so it's not like it's an advantage to getting a blueprint. I'm still doing this a bit. I don't even know how many points I have, I haven't checked. I think I really only need 1 for the health, though. Probably. It jumps up pretty quickly. Like, enough to... Provided I get it healed up after I give it that much health to heal up into. I should be pretty happy with 1 surge. Tyrannosaur I got earlier. Bird I got earlier. Bird I haven't got yet.
Not having luck with the babies.
Oh? What's wrong?
I keep getting these really lousy males with no blending of the stats. They're always twins, which is neat, but they're not worth keeping.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's more your thing. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here watching it, full of berries.
Okay. Don't think. You always have to stop and think. Got a new sky laser coming in. And it's a mystery. It's, be right back. It's a compass. So we don't care about that unless I want to throw it out to get another laser coming down. Yeah, this is... especially at some point, once you really got animals you can survive using. Half half the game is just running in circles around this island, killing potentially alpha animals, getting lots of experience. Lots of shells and stuff, too. Half the animals on this thing have shells. The Carnotaurus have keratin in their horns. The Smilodons have keratin in their teeth, I guess. The Scorpions have... they're made of chitin. And you get the occasional trilobite, which are better than all three combined, as far as getting lots of shells from something.
That is really weird, because teeth should be made out of teeth material.
I didn't write it. It's not me. Alright, let's, but I'm in a room, so it doesn't really matter. It's getting dark. I've got 2.5 minutes left on what I'm doing. How many levels do you have built up? 4? Okay, 1 for health. You get to die now. I've also got about 2.5 minutes left in doing this, so what are you? I haven't seen an alpha yet. I'm just kind of annoyed.
They're probably all in the danger trees.
Maybe. I guess I could do that. Hey, I wonder if this thing scares off Thylacoleo. I never thought about it. I don't want that, but I'll get it out of there. I know where I am. Maybe if it were like a Minecraft compass, you know, you could, especially with whatever stone thing we have, you can click on now and get the compass to point to that instead of where you spawned. But that's not what it is, so. Because that's kind of silly. You don't look like an alpha, but I'll have a look. Don't stop moving. Damn it. It's just a Carnotaurus. Don't jump. Don't stick to rocks. Why do I have to explain walking to you? Alright, apparently I'm going over. Actually, that's probably not a bad place to go. I've only got a minute left on leveling, and it's not going to make a lot of difference. Let me have, health. Let me see what this jumps to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's a lot of health. And then kick up your, let's just go stamina, I guess. 25, why not? Give me stuff that's worth giving me. Which isn't a lot of it, because I wasn't making any effort to clear out bad stuff. Don't need this food for anything. Arrows, I guess, are helpful. Okay, get off of you. Give me a box. Put you in a box. Give me you, because I picked you up. Throw you down. Let me see. I'll just feed you on the way. It doesn't really matter. Get on this guy. Oh, he's a little slower. He's not that slow. He just seems slow because of the wingspan. Have some food. Watch me get hold the alphas now. Maybe not. Alright, I got 90 seconds to get home, so I'm going to pause my way through that. Be right back. Alright, land this thing. Doesn't really matter where, because I'm not keeping it out. Did you get shells? Yeah, I thought so. Anything else? Okay. Put this guy away.
Perfect.
What?
We got another set of male twins. They're higher level than the mother.
Okay.
So we are on our way.
Stash, hunting supplies. What is this about? Oh, well, okay. Actually, that's not where that goes. These go in there. These go in here. That goes there if I give a damn. Not a lot, but I'm here. Go stash shells in here if they fit. We're out of rocks apparently. And I'm going to run out back with my leveled up Yutyrannus. And set it up with our warthogs to passively heal the thing, which means we'll have to keep this stocked with meat, but that's okay. So now your health, which is weird because it's all the way down here, yet you didn't really get hurt, is leaping its way up. So that'll be a matter of minutes, an hour at most. Okay. And, yeah, we're out of time, so... Didn't find blueprints for anything I was looking for, but we can keep an eye out. You're gonna have to fly around while you're doing that and get food to feed the pigs anyway. Where exactly are you? Over here, I
I'm
guess.
with the babies. Hold on.
No, I'm coming. Kid. And is it another green one? 87?
No.
No. Alright. Well, it's alright. Ooh.
But the green one is going into the rotation.
There we go. Light. So, yeah. Get my Yutyrannus built up, get yours grown up, and then do kind of the same thing to that. Get them both really good. And then we just use those as vehicles. We're not going to breed from them. Get these guys, a bunch of them, 1.5 dozen of those things, basically. Saddles for them all, etc. At some point we'll go into the lava cave with our baryonyx and get the final artifact. That'll probably be next time, I would think. Whenever that is, it might be a little while we get stuff ready otherwise. But it'll be the next episode anyway. So we'll see you then. Alright, bye.